Welcome. Sorry for the late start. Again, I was watching a film called Man on Fire, starring Denzel Washington. Very good film. But we are back. We're back today. We're going to be working on this wolf. I saw this demon wolf. I spoke to the customer, and they like it. They like it. So we're on to the next stage now to render it out. So this session is all about rendering this wolf out, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to set all the files up, and then we'll begin. Yeah, just like that. I was actually going to put myself live on Pixiv as well, because Pixiv's free. Yeah, tempted, very tempted, but we'll see. Let me load up the good file for. Excuse me. Oh, not the bat one. Let me see. Oh. Trying to find a good file to use as a doodad here. Let me see. So yeah, we are watching Man on Fire. If you like, if you ever watched Equalizer starring Denzel Washington, I highly recommend it. It's a very good crime action thriller. It's good. I can sense that, you know, his role was kind of getting forged into becoming that character of Robert McCall. I think that's it, Robert McCall. Yeah, very nice. Where is this file? I'm trying to find this file at the same time. It's because I haven't prepared for the stream. I just like wing it along the way. I just wing it. Everything is just done on the fly. Let me see. Badgers. No. We'll copy Dog Toy's build because Dog Toy won't mind. Full. Go to Combo build. Oh, there's a Dog Toy file already there, so we're just gonna rename that. There we go. Full. There we go. That's gonna bring up the Dog Toy file. Fine. I'm gonna clean this up. That references, we don't need the reference. Why is that? Oh, just properly. Yeah, that's not needed. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's copy the files across. I'm gonna copy a flat file first, so let's just copy this as it is across. Keep it left here. Back in the day, I used to paint from right to left. But now I'm used to just having it on the side now. It's so easy. It's just easier for me. Copy this across. Get. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna remove this file here. I don't know. That's not even needed anymore. Oh. Well, wrong file, but that's the one. Get rid of that. I'm going to keep this one though. So we get rid of this one as well. Nonsense files. There we go. What's this file here? Oh, empty file, so get rid of that. Option 2 it's called. I'm going to blow this right up. Yeah. There we go. Get back there. There we go. Stop it. There we go. Nice. I like this. Oh, got to post on various channels. So there we go. Boop, boop. Very nice. I'm also on my Discord server. I'm listening to Lucifer, who's playing DRG. I don't want to disturb him. very constant. He's very focused on his games, so that's fine. It's all good. Let me see here. So I'm going to copy this across as well onto my reference, because I like to keep this on reference as well. So that's going to be my guide as well to creating this illustration. Ooh. So, I'm just reading up on Confuzzle 2023 registration. They won't be accepting credit card, debit card payment for 2023. Go send a postal order. Postal order. how is that possible? What class are you playing? Driller. Ooh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, right? When you're finished playing, like when you're done, I'll show you a build you can do. The magic build. I call it my magic build. So yeah, I can't really that's what he's saying, because he's cursing a lot. Woo, having a good time. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, coffee. Okay, hit the record button. I'm just going to close this doodad here. There we go. So let's do this. Let me see what's going on in Twitch. All good, all good. Okay, Picasso's running as well. Yes, it is. Oh no, better be. Oh, yes, it is. Good. Right. And did Twitter? Yeah, it did. Dang right. There you go. Retweet. Like doing an old retweet. Okay. Let me see. I've got everything running, up and running. Always forget something. Yeah, it's all good. All right. Yeah, it's all good. I'll look up FA later. Actually, we need to find that build I was using before. Hang on. I think I posted it in where is it? No. Oh, that's the heavy gunner build. Okay, flamethrower build I don't have. Where's that? Okay. Right. Phone is working. Yes, it is. Yes. Keep my headset on for a moment because obviously it prefers on voice. Banter with him when he's done playing. So first things first, we're gonna get these wolf marks sorted. Might hide the orange marks. I think they're a bit. Let me see. Where is that orange? Orange patterns. There we go. Orange patterns. Hide the orange patterns. What's this? Oh, these are all the doodads. So many variations I did here. All these line stuff. All in the way. Oh, it's finished. You finished? Hang on. Let me. You finished? Succeed. How? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No. I think your build is. It's all about the build. I mean, flame. I can give you. I can show you my build, and it's good for robots. It'll blow them up to pieces basically in seconds. Yeah, like that's the beauty of this game, right? I mean, if you can make any kind of build, but sometimes if you bring the wrong build in, you can have a bad time. Nothing works. It's like you'd be like, "Oh, what am I doing? Oh no, I'm gonna die! Oh god!" Yeah, and you get carried through, you know, because you're like a. but yeah, yeah. There is. Yeah. Range is gonna be range. Yeah. The sniper turrets can be a nightmare if you don't have a ranged weapon. Then you're like, oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, have you got all the overclocks for your flamethrower, by the way? Or hmm. Uh, Hang on, let me pause my recording a second. Let me load up DRG for a second. Let me just do a screenshot of what I have, and you can because you can do builds now, right? You can you got like 5 slots to make your own custom loadouts and builds. Oh yeah. No, yeah, it's yeah. If you it's handy. It's handy. Like if you're doing specific, like let's say you're doing egg missions, then you can bring a specific build in. If it's like a swarm only mission, if you've got a mission with loads of those little swarmers everywhere, then you can take a specific build for that, like sticky flame, so that flame creates a nice firewall. Anything that runs into it just gets popped, burns to pieces. You have to do anything, just stand there, make a firewall, right? So it's just makes it easier. Because otherwise you'll be constantly tweaking your build each time you go into a mission. You can just have it loaded out for yourself, so you can just pick it and move on. Let me show this quickly. What biome was it? Was it snow, ice, or ice? Oh, nice. Do like the ice walls? Yeah, nice. Okay, so this is the one I am using right now. Screenshot. If Gallant came on, I'm sure he can share his crazy builds. He keeps having a go at me for not trying different builds. I'm like, I normally just stick to one build that I like. If I like it, I'm sticking with it. Forget experimenting, but I've been starting to experiment a bit more now. Let me see. There you go. So that's like my robot smash into pieces boss fighting build and EDD build. Then I've got What's this one here? Yeah, this is my swarm of. This is like if I'm from being lazy, like I don't want to do anything, just stand in one spot and just be lazy person. There you go. That's pretty nice as well. The second flamethrower build. So the second one, all it does is just creates a firewall. So the flame just stays there. So anything that crosses it gets overheated and burnt. But the first one is like instant overheat, instant damage. So on robots, it overheats them instantly and they just explode. Even the big robots. It's great. If you combine the flamethrower with the radiation gun, that new gun they've added, the Colette wave cooker, you can do temp shock, which is like a buff that does instant 20% damage on bugs instantly. Doesn't matter what they are, just hits them hard, so you can wipe them. Yeah. Oh. What for the flamethrower? Or for the wave cooker, I've just got microwave. Oh, any. Okay, it's fine. I mean, you can use any. It doesn't matter. You don't have to use. The one I'm using right now, it just penetrates enemies. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. No. But what I mean, the weapon on its own is deadly. You don't have to have an overclock on it to use it. The one I'm using on it right now, it just penetrates enemies and slows them down. But what I mean is that weapon overheats. It adds heat generation. So basically, what you do is if you burn a bug, the skull icon, the fire icon, when it becomes full, you switch to this gun, the radiation gun. You hit them with the radiation gun whilst they're burning. It does instant damage, instant 20%. It's called temp shock, which basically means that you're increasing their temperature like instantly, like a 180 on them. So yeah, it's a buff that is like it's been in the game for a long time, but no one's used it until like now. People are starting to use combos, and this is like a perfect way to destroy bosses or enemies in seconds. So yeah, the driller is a rather good build. I mean, but yeah, it's a situational. You got to make situational weapons for your. Yeah, there's a bit more meta in this game now. You can't just take one build in because there's no one build for this game now. Yeah, Sabotage. Yeah. That's we have. Who's a scout? Was Gallon the scout? Oh, who's no scout? Gunner? Who's a range person? Oh yeah. Well, Gunner should be on the ball as well. But I mean, you haven't done Has4 before, so it's not easy. It's challenging. It's challenging. Get more XP. Did you get like a bit? What's it called? A thingy now, isn't it? Script. Yeah. How's it going, Tiro? All right. How are we today? You have a good weekend? Excuse me. Bouldering. Wow. That's a very physical activity. Yeah, yeah, nice. Oh, oh, moving on its own there. The Pochettino, who's not usually on top of physical activity. Well, it's good to do physical activity. It's I've been doing running. I've been doing 5K runs. So like I've been doing like 6 to 7K every 3 times a week. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. On the flip side, I've been snacking on salty snacks, so that's not good. So that's not really healthy, is it? So I'm doing healthy things, but I'm eating non-healthy stuff. So I'm gonna cut back. I'm gonna start from this week onwards. When this weekends, I'm gonna stop eating any salty stuff and focus purely on staying healthy. I'm gonna get thin. I'm gonna get really thin. Get strong. Everything in balance. Yeah, everything in balance. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I can't help myself. I've been going through these like pizza snacks. These pizza things. These are very very nice pizza snacks. You can probably see it. These things. They're amazing. Let me just probably bring up full screen. I think there's a full screen. Full screen. Look at that. Bruschettas. These things. They're amazing. They're amazing. I've gone for like 6 bags. You can go for a bag like in a day and a half. I can just finish a bag off. And yeah, yeah. I wonder. I think it's like several pizzas in one bag. It's just good. It's delicious. Anyway. Oh yeah. All right. Take it easy, man. Yeah. Right, that's Lucas gone. Okay. I can take the headset off now. It's off. Yeah, I was listening to Lupus Fur play DRG um, on Discord. Yeah, it's the first time. I think that not first time, but I think they're experiencing has 4 sabotage. So yeah, it's nice to listen to people play the game. Yeah. Yes, yes. I'm looking forward to season 3. I got a feeling it's just going to be another biome. I mean, I honestly would like it if there's a bit more than just a new biome, but we'll have to see. I've nearly got all the weapons, so I think I need to do a few more runs, and I probably will get all the weapons. And once I've got the weapons, I'll wait until season 3 comes out, but I'll still play occasionally. I was thinking what to play this Thursday, so I've got a bunch of games I can play. I might try and reinstall. I might try installing Aliens versus Predator 2. Apparently, it works now. I think someone's made a patch for it, which makes it work. So I might look into that. If it does work, I could probably play that. I could also play Monkey Island 3. Monkey Island 3. I've not played that ever, so it'll be a good thing to try out. I've only ever played Monkey Island 1 and 2, and I did play that on via Twitch, a while back. So yeah, I didn't save it though. I didn't save it at the time. I didn't really have restream or anything. I just basically played it on Twitch as it came along. So it would be good to maybe you know replay those games again. But I guess it would just be nice. It would be nice just to jump straight into 3 and see what it's about, because I've never played 3, and it'd be an interesting challenge. Crazy little puzzles, zany puzzles as well. Because the new Monkey Island game's coming out soon as well. I don't know if you've seen the trailer to that. I think it's called Return to Monkey Island. Got some games on the list, which I'm waiting for me to get to new GPU. Oh, we get a new GPU. You've been playing the original. Oh, how come you don't stream it? You should stream it. If you stream it on Discord, I'd watch it. I'd watch you play it. If you ever decide to play, I'd watch. You know, I like watching XCOM. You know, I wouldn't give you any hints or anything. I just watch the tactics. If you're gonna save skim, that's fine. Save skimming is okay. You know. I used to do a lot of save skimming in the original XCOM. You know, so then I figured out like how to do all the flanking. The flanking stuff is good. Ah, you're not streamed. Oh dear. Well, the thing is, you don't have to talk. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. You can just like play the game, not say anything. You can use the text chat to talk. You know, so it's not a bad thing, right? You know, it's a good way to start out. If you don't feel you want to talk on the stream, or but on Discord, on Discord, you definitely don't have to talk. You know, you'll be amongst a small number of people, right? Because on my Discord, people stream games and stuff. I sometimes stream games on Discord, so on the server, so it's all fine. Oh, I'll be shouting that, of course. Oh yeah, you got to shout. Yeah, I remember when I first played XCOM, the PC one, right? And I didn't like the tactics. I didn't like the way the game functioned because you had to do a specific tactic in order to win the game. Otherwise, you know, you got no chance. I assume you've played. I assume you know what I'm talking about in terms of satellites. Yeah, you got to get the. That was the only way to ensure you don't lose the game. You know, like you had to make sure you got those up straight away. Otherwise, it's a slow loss basically. Yeah, that kind of wound me up. I was like, oh, that's not fair. I do remember on the original game, you know, it had that kind of feature, but still, it's all about building multiple bases. In the original UFO, that's what it's called before, UFO Enemy Unknown or XCOM Enemy Unknown. You could build additional bases in other countries, but in XCOM, it was all about satellites. The more satellites you have, the better outreach you have, and so forth. But yeah, it would be nice to return to XCOM. I mean, I don't think I would. I don't think I would stream it because if I streamed it, excuse me, I'd die. I'd die a lot, and I'd lose all the soldiers as well. Wouldn't be good. Yeah, UFO defense. Yeah. Oh, the original. Oh, you're playing the original one, the isometric one. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, that's that game. The original game was very good. Um, I mean, when I first played the newer one, I couldn't get used. I mean, I like the concept, but I still preferred the original. You know, the original elements of what the original game had. You know, time units. It's all about time units. Um, there is a UFO clone on Steam. I think it's called something alien or UFO terrestrial something. It's like the classic UFO but more improved graphics. I forgot what it's called though. It is on Steam though. It's like $5, but yeah, that's like that play that yeah that kind of follows the original concept of UFO that, rather than the modern version of what we see today. But yeah, it's still good. It looks good. The reviews say it's pretty good, so it must be it's doing its job, doing the right thing for a cool game like that, team-based, tactical. Yeah, I remember playing like after I completed XCOM 2. I've not played the War of the Chosen. That's the one I haven't played yet. I've not bought it yet either. I was thinking of getting it, but then I thought, do I want to play it again? I'll have to think about it. I may go back to it when it go. I think this Christmas, if they do a bigger sale on it, I might just get War of the Chosen and give it a try. But I did play Long War. Long War on XCOM 2 is brutal, but it's good. Good and brutal at the same time. Oh my god! If you ever if I think the original XCOM game also has a mod for Long War as well. That's where it started, I guess. And Long War's really good. Oh, really? It's a TNG cast reunion. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I read the reviews. Like some people say it's a bit it's a bit like unforgiving. You know, with the aliens, that the there's alien special bosses. They come in and assassins. They come in and just mess you up real good. You know, there's nothing you can do about it at times. And sometimes they kidnap your soldiers and stuff. It's crazy, but yeah, does look good though. But yes, Long War. I highly recommend Long War on XCOM 2. It'll give you the game will give you a good fight, but the game will be long, very long. More fight focused. Losing is a good strategy. Sometimes you have to just cut your losses. You know, yes, the game will actually, it will, Long War does do that. Oh, Alicia. Oh, has my audio stopped? Oh, it hasn't stopped. Yeah, okay, good. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, y'all. I think Lisa's packing up, so I think she's dropping off a lovely audience to moi. What? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's coming to go, John Show John. Gun Show John. Yeah, I'm just rendering out. The customer was happy with it. I sent it to him last week, and they're happy. They said, "Yep, it's all good. You can start rendering out whenever." So I said, "Cool, I'll start it up next week." And here we are. So that's good. That means I can get this done. I want to try and get this done by the end of tomorrow's session. So today, just get everything blend nicely, nicely sharpened up, and then tomorrow do the details maybe, and then ship it, and then we can work on the Foxbat character, which again the customer was happy with that so far. So I'm just going to work on that a bit more, and then once that is done, we've got two more portraits to do. One is a bovine, retro bovine, Highland cow bovine, and the other one is a bear. Yeah, a bear. Is it a bear? Yes, it's a bear. Yes, a grizzly bear. I need to repaint that one. I'll redraw it completely because the customer's not happy with the way I've done it. So I might keep that concept but make another one for them. And yeah. Yeah, I do like characters, which I think I've said before. I do like characters when they are different, like this, challenging. There's a challenge involved, and if I can add my own little flair to it, which I'm doing on this one, add my own little flair, just makes it look nicer. I've seen a fair lot of artists. They just replicate. What drawing pad are you using? Oh, I'm using a Intuos 4M Wacom tablet. It's a very old tablet. I'll type it in as well. Intuos. I can't spell it. Intuos 4. Very old tablet. I'd say 2000, mid 2000, early 2000. I think it's early 2000. Oh, A4, 8.5. Is it 8.5 inch? Medium size. I think they're it's an A4. Let's see there. Got a nice little LEDs as well. Yeah, it's when Wacom slowly started to make three sizes. Small, medium, and large. They don't really specify size in paper. This is Photoshop CS6. Not Photoshop CC. I refuse to give into the Adobe's rules of making me pay a monthly fee. No. This is a one-time. So basically, I used to work for an agency, and they were chucking away all these copies of Photoshop CS6. They were upgrading to CC, so they had all these keys left over. This is the master collection key. So this key gives you access to all the suites of CS6. They'll get rid of them. They'll just chucking them away. And I said, I don't mind taking one if you don't need them. And normally IT people, they just, once a key's expired, once they get a new bit of software, the old one just gets sat around. Yeah, exactly. I should have taken more. In my mind, I should have taken more than one key, but it would have felt wrong if I started taking multiple keys. I just said I'll just take one if they wouldn't mind missing one key. So so here we are. I have no regrets. One thing I do have a copy of CS3. I do have a copy of not CS3. Sorry, CS Photoshop CS. I've got the box and everything, and the manual at the back. It's boxed up, but the problem is I don't think it works anymore. It stopped working on my Windows 7. It works on anything lower than Windows 7 though. So if you got an older version of like before 7, what was before 7? XP or something? Yeah, it'll work fine on that. But anything newer, it starts to struggle. Because I once installed Photoshop CC on my laptop, and it kept crashing when I was painting. I was like, "It's weird. Why was it doing that?" I realized that CS doesn't work on 7, so that was a bit of a blowout. I would never give it. Yeah, neither would I. I don't like the idea of paying, like for something, I like perpetual licenses. You pay for what you get, right? I don't like the idea of paying monthly. It's just it's not good, right? But we live in a world now, in a kind of society where monthly subscriptions are norm now. You're paying for the service, all this thing, services, updates. I mean, I'd be happy just to pay for one license, maybe for 1 year. You get 1 year subscription, 1 year of updates, and after that, if you want more updates, you can pay for more updates. It does, yeah, it does. It kind of works for people. It kind of works for people if you're earning a healthy sum of money, and you're using the program as part of the job, and it pays for itself, then it's fine, right? It makes sense, right? But if you're just, I know a lot of artists out there who don't, they I don't think they can cover the cost of a monthly license, let alone whilst covering for other things. So it's kind of a shame, really. While they've gone down that route, but it's happened recently with Clip Studio Paint. I'm sure you know of Clip Studio Paint. They've slowly moving towards the subscription model now, so that's not good. Stuff for Twitch, stuff for games. Yeah, like this is like, look at me. I'm not an affiliate. I refuse to be an affiliate because I stream on multiple platforms, and the moment you sign up to become an affiliate, that's it. You sign off. You waiver your right to broadcast to other channels. So right now I'm streaming to Picato, which is another paint. It's a paint streaming site, artist streaming site. So made for artists. Oh, this is where Photoshop CS6 fumbles. Affiliate isn't worth it. Oh. Well, I guess for some people it might. I mean, if I'm not sure how much money you make, because some people get. I've seen a lot of people get like subs, a lot of subs every month, unless that's nothing. I'm not sure how much. Is it like $5, $10? Not sure how I've forgotten how the payment system works. Like, can you make a living? That's the question. Can you make a living of being a sub? Like, a person like that. You streamed every day. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, streaming. Like, I guess you got to be streaming every day to try and grab as much subscribers as possible, right? Isn't it? It must be crazy, like, just to. Because I've seen some people stream 7 days a week, and I'm like, whoa, you guys are like, that's hardcore. That is hardcore for me. But like, I once did, when I first started streaming, I did 7 days a week, and that tired me out. I was exhausted, and I was concerned about, like, I want to enjoy the games I play. I don't want to turn the game into a chore. games are meant to be enjoyed, right? But the moment you start streaming and playing games for stream it for viewers, then you're not, yeah, you're kind of not playing a game for enjoyment. You're playing the game because you want to show off, show. Yeah. It's that separation. Uh, oh dear. So yeah, I went. I think after 7 days, I stopped streaming for set. I stopped doing everyday streaming and cut my schedule down to like something more realistic, something that I can live with and not get stressed out. Or not stressed out, but like more or less feeling exhausted thinking about it. Uh, yeah, because there's a lot of people I know in forums and stuff. They're very desperate to get to affiliate. I, I'll tell them, you just got to keep at it, and so it's a persistent thing. Got to earn it as well. So a lot of people try and do the follow me, follow back sort of tactic, and I'm like, that's not going to solve the problem. But yeah, gotta gotta earn it. Basically, like if you're not getting subs, then you don't get paid. Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Isn't there like I think there's a limit, a cash limit. I think you have to earn $100. Then if you get $100 in total, then Twitch pay you. It's every $100. So it's not just a direct amount, if I'm correct. Is that right? Or a certain amount? You have to earn a certain amount for them to cash it. You can cash out. Got to make $100. Yeah, yeah. Do you post on YouTube as well? That's another thing I've noticed. This is why I've been making a lot of these videos, and I'm going to be compile them down and then bung them onto YouTube. It's another way to attract more audience to check out Twitch and stuff as well. Like another way to grab people's attention. Once you initially do that, and it's whatever. Okay, I see. Been trying to like I've also ordered a collar microphone, a lavalier microphone for vlogging. That's another thing I want to try and do. I've been taking my smartphone out into London and filming random things and talking about random stuff and doing like coffee shop reviews. So that's my initial plan of where to go in London for reading a book, or if you need to read a book or do some drawing or whatever, or just somewhere just to relax. Coffee shops that are good for that. So that's my MO to try and do that. But yeah, once I get this microphone, because I tried recording myself without the microphone. It's terrible. It sounds like I'm in some wind tunnel. The microphone picks up everything on the phone, so it does. Yeah, there's a lot of yeah, there is certainly. So far, I've just been winging it. I've seen. I know a lot of people. They get. Well, actually, there's one thing I haven't been doing, and I used to do a lot of it, which was networking. I used to go to a lot of streamers and watch them stream, spend a lot of time talking with them. That's probably how I discovered. It's probably how I discovered Lisa. Lisa was painting up a fox, and I thought that looks really cool. I think I raided her. I think, and then that was it. Just after raiding, I just kept on watching, and that was it. Nice person to listen to. And part of it is thinking about what you're going to do, what you want to do, and do what you want to stream, and what you love, and do what you stream. And exactly, yes, yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I keep bouncing between games and arts, and I think that's where I'm kind of heading. But I wanted to do what was it? I wanted to do um, movie commentary, like classic horror movie commentary. But obviously, you can't stream horror films per se on Twitch. But the idea I had was I'll be watching it, no one can see it, but I'll be talking about it. But then obviously I'll save the audio recording and then bung it on YouTube, and obviously then people can sync it up with the film. Clap my hand when the title appears, or pause it when the title appears, and then say 3, 2, 1, and then just talk about it. I mean, I wanted to do a commentary video of Night of the Living Dead. I really want to do that. It'd be nice to do that with Lisa. I might ask her if she wants to do a commentary video of that. That'd be really cool. Sit there talking about horror films whilst watching that during Halloween time, because Halloween's coming up. A lot of spooky films to watch. Good to have a little banter about that. See, because I know she's a fan of the old horror spoopy stuff. Mind you, I've not watched that many spoopy films as of late. Last week I watched The Entity, which is based on a true story. It was really good. Like an example, I love streaming whenever I played at the time. Sometimes Rocket League, and other times Warships. Yeah. I've no. Yeah, if you play, I guess if you're playing the games that people find often, then yeah, it's very good. I mean, like I've been playing Deep Rock Galactic, and the cool thing about Deep Rock Galactic is obviously I play random people, and after the session, sometimes those people I play with, they actually drop by the Twitch stream. They actually drop by the Twitch stream and say, hey, I was the one that I was in your team, good games and whatever, Rock and Stone. So yeah, Deep Rock Galactic's a great community. I do enjoy playing with them, playing the game. Sorry, and you know what? They even have a community, their Discord community. I've not really applied to be a streamer for them, because they have a rather strict policy on streaming. You got to stream at least like DRG once a month or something like that. It's like they've got like a really crazy requirement. In other words, you got to be proactive. You got to be proactively streaming their game. I would love to do that, but I sometimes like to bounce between different games. As you say, I don't always want to be playing Deep Rock Galactic, right? You're gonna play what you want to play, right? You don't want to be playing what they tell you, but I guess in return you'll be getting you get to promote your stream on their rather large community. Their server is insane. Like, let me see how many people are on it. Let me just see. Does it tell you how many? There's Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, DRG. Here we go. Now, how many people? How do you know? I'm not sure how many people are on the server, but it's loads. Loads of people. Twitch does give you analytics, so you can see what's getting you viewers. Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, I mean, like, I've noticed that when I'm streaming, like, not a lot of people turn up, but that's fine. I just do it because, for me, I'm recording it as well. I'm recording this session, so it's good for me to share with my mentor, who graciously helps me out, with my process of painting and drawing, and it's good for me to see where how I paint things and stuff, and I take notes of things. Sometimes I watch myself and I go, I could do it this way next time. It's a good way to see that from the outside. So that's why sometimes doing these streamy things, it's good. So keep tabs on that. So given all that, what I'm trying to give into the curve. Okay, yeah. I need to see this now. I'll have to check this out. I'll have to see where my viewers come from, where they're flying in from. To see this, I'm curious now. I'm very curious, because I do advertise my streams on various networks as well. So I'll have to look into that. Long story short, you get stuck playing certain games, or yes. So I guess I should stick with DRG then, maybe more DR Deep Rock Galactic, and become a Deep Rock Galactic player, because do play it fairly a bit as a spud. I do it as a spud though. The potato knows all. You see, it's like the alter ego of mine. I brought him into the streaming world, because a lot of people, I don't know if you've seen, a lot of streamers have these like character things. You know, they do to give it a bit more personality to their streams. Yeah, I wish I could balance mine. The thing is, I mean, I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. That's four times a week. That's a lot. 4 times a week's a lot for me. So the Monday is not safe for work night. So I normally do it on Picasso only. So that's not safe for work. So that's done. Then you have Tuesday, Wednesday, which is going to be here, and then Thursday is gaming. Gaming night is my favorite night, because I know I'm gaming. I can chill out a bit. For me, I stay at home. Oh, and a 3 but like, yeah, that must be hard work, right? Looking after three little ones. Is it difficult to be? How's the father life? Is it hard work, or is it manageable? Itchy nose. I always get itchy nose when I'm streaming, so I rub my nose a lot. It means I've got itchy nose. So yeah, so I don't need it, but it helps sort of. Yeah, no. It's good. It's good that you're doing it for extra income. Yeah, no. Why not? Right? Why not do what you enjoy, right? And if you earn a few bob from it, yeah, it's all good. I think my objective for streaming in general was to share what I enjoy. Like, so basically, a lot of people used to ask me, like, how did you paint that? Hey, Zog, tell us how you paint that. How do you do this? So I'm like, yeah, I just painted it, So, and since then I used to stream. I used to stream a lot on Picato. Picato is the art streaming site. I do a lot of not safe for work stuff. So, yeah, like orc ladies, various beastly ladies, if you know what I mean. Beastly ladies and stuff. So, from there, I thought, you know what, like, same. It'll be the same thing. It will be the same thing in terms of the people that come and watch you are the people that want to see certain things, right? But I realized that the audience on Picato is not as big as Twitch. Twitch is huge. Twitch is gigantic, So I was just thinking maybe I should just, do more regular art on Twitch, and then before you know it, moved to Twitch a bit, and yeah, it's been nice. Basically, it's more the fact that my favorite is finding friends and pain in the ass. Yeah. Oh, and finding friends and pain in the ass. Yes. Because the spectrums of interest in the world are so vast. Yes, it is. Yeah. That is true. I think I was just fortunate enough to find Lisa. I think because Lisa likes horror stuff, and I was like, okay, Lisa likes horror stuff. That's good. Ticks the boxes. I have discovered a few more other artists, some which are really good comic artists as well. They do really amazing comic work, and I'm in their group as well. And it's a great resource for me as well, because I used to work on a webcomic as well. So they had a common ground to talk about things and getting advice and getting tips and stuff like that. Was great. I can get advice from people that do it professionally. So it's always a good thing. Like, I think that's one of the things I like about Twitch. You get people which are a balance of skills. Some people that do it for fun, some people do it professionally, and if they have a group or whatever, you can join their group and you can join their community, and you get through that. You get to meet more people, right? That's the beauty of it's like, yeah. That is true as well. Yeah, if taking interest in what people are doing, finding people. I've had a few people, one person in particular that wanted to join my group, but they were 13 years old. 13 years old. I had to tell them like, oh, you can't join my group because my group's 18 plus. So yeah, that was a first. I mean, they used to come to my stream often. They used to enjoy what I paint on here. I didn't realize they were 13. That's when it hit me. It's like, Twitch's age range is pretty, it's 13 and up, right? So I have to be really careful, you know, I'm respecting people, and not saying foul language at times as well. Even though I've got the mature filter on, but I do sometimes curse. So I've got to be careful with cursing. Control my cursing. Blasphemy. Yeah, the age and the internet is a thing. Yeah, I have to watch what streams I go to because the type of person. Oh no. What type of person? Like you don't like watching players play games in a certain way where they're not good. Like I sometimes watch friends play streams, and like if they play a game that if they play a game that I know of, I do, and I see him play badly, see it play bad. I just I'll watch the chat, but I won't watch the game. You have a mouth. I'll say what's. Oh, I see. Yes, yes. It happened. I think it happened on my stream a few. I think a couple of months ago. So basically, I'll stream it. So basically, I was streaming. Like I've got access to a platform called Restream, right? And that's what I'm using right now. And Restream, you stream to multiple platforms. And one of the platforms I stream on is D Live. I'm sure if you've never heard of D Live, it's another streaming platform, and it's now become more of a far right kind of hub. Weirdly enough, even though people stream games on it and stuff, it looks like another streaming server, but it became more of that because people can stream about what they want, what they feel like saying about political stuff as well, especially during the Trump era. And obviously, most platforms like Twitch and stuff won't allow things like that, right? So, but D Live allowed it. Yeah. So, but the things I used it. I just used it for streaming games and art, nothing more, nothing less. But people would say, I'd find people on there to be all right. No one. Now, from time to time, you would find someone that's racist. That's fine. They'll make Jewish slurs. Yeah, they'll come and they've been on the on the stream chat, and they'll say some anti-Semitic insult and then disappear. But that's like once in a while. But majority of the time, the people that are on there are really nice. They're just average streamer like yourself and me, and everything's fine. But there was once an argument between someone on YouTube that was watching my stream with someone on D Live. They were having an argument about D Live being a far right place, and I shouldn't be streaming on there. And I was trying to explain to them, I'm just streaming because I want to stream on there. And it's not because I don't have any political reasons to stream on there. I just want to stream because it reaches out to multiple people, right? That's the whole point of streaming, right? If you stream to multiple platforms, you have a better outreach. So people on D Live have also followed me on Twitch, so it's kind of paid off there. So that's fine. But some people are really hard-headed into believing you shouldn't be using that because you shouldn't be using that platform because it's bad. I just use it for the point of what it's for streaming. So obviously now I don't use it now because I can't, because the Restream and that now charge you for stream to multiple platforms. So now I'm only streaming to Picato and Twitch. And only Twitch. I was not going to give up Twitch, right? So I wasn't going to give up Picato either. D Live I can give up. So D Live's gone for now. And I mean, apparently, the thing about D Live is you can also earn currency through crypto. So I had some people. So people were donating cryptos to me through it as well. But not sure how much it's worth. I think I've like 15 cents probably. I'm going to switch till they pull the plug on you. Yeah. Just make sure you get your money out before they pull the plug. Just make sure you get your money's out of Twitch. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I've been really good. I've made sure that I've not played any copyrighted material. That's why I've been playing all. Oh, my audio's gone again. There you go. Where's it gone? Oh, there you go. There we go. I don't mute. Uh, Shuffle playlist. There we go. You play all copyrights all day. Yeah, I mean, you should be fine. I think you did it the right way. Okay. Oh. I mean, I would love to play some Italo music right now, but I can't because actually I could play Italo music. I don't know what Twitch. I don't know what Twitch's policy is. I don't know. But if I do Italo music, then I can't upload it to. No. But the thing is, right? The thing is, Gunshow, is that after these streams, I then upload them to YouTube after. So I won't be able to play them. I won't be able to play them. I just remembered. Yeah, these videos end up on YouTube once I finish streaming on Twitch, because you can export them. And that if I do that, that's when YouTube police will detect the audio and say, hang on, sir. Hang on, sir. I don't think you can. No, it's not like that. Oh, okay. Oh. Have you found a way to play copyright music? No, I'm not nervous. No. It's just that with Twitch it doesn't really matter because no Twitch. Sorry, with YouTube it doesn't really matter because it's just when YouTube's copyright thing, it mutes a segment of the stream. So what happened last time was I was playing some copyright music and I was talking about some stuff, really cool stuff, and what happened was Twitch, obviously YouTube found the segment. You're playing copyright music here. It mutes that segment out, so there's no way to get it back. So I'm on Windows, yeah. I'm on Windows. So yeah, that's why. I like to make sure that I'm. But I mean, right now, I mean, it's okay now because I've found a way around it. I used to use TeamSpeak. I don't use TeamSpeak anymore. I use Discord, but I tell you what, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. I mean, for audio stuff, I can now play. I can now play locally any music I want and broadcast. No, it's fine though, because the thing is, I don't plan to play music on stream, copyright music on stream anymore. I can play it locally, so that's why I've got like an audio. My audio setup is so cool. Is that I can play the music I want to listen to on my side. I can hear it. You guys will have to listen to, royalty free, delicious music. Which is fine. Oh yeah. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. If it looks, type away. I'll listen. Okay, so still recording. That's good. Keep checking my recorder. Keep thinking that I've not hit the resume button. One second. Itchy eye. Problem is that Twitch has not the music to play. Okay, there's not the music you play. Just it's the VOD. Okay. VOD's the video file, right? Is VOD the video file that's media distribution system? That's what it's called. VOD, video on demand. VOD file. Yeah, video on demand. There we go. Video files. Against the device. Okay. Yeah. When you go live, you send in everything to Twitch when it gets recorded to VOD. Okay. Then it gets recorded to VOD. Okay, I get you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No music. So I'm sitting there doing what I do. Do. One sec. That's fine. Take your time. Take your time. We're not going anywhere. Sure, I'll get the shapes of this Wolfo. So I need to get in there. Should probably put this in a separate layer for the hair. Should not be intact. There we go. Paste in place. Merge down. Yeah. Whoop. Copy this as well. Oh. Merge down. Trying to separate, keep it all separate because the hair shouldn't be painted on the same layer. So there you go. So there we go. Hair's separate. Good. Actually. Whoop. Sweet. That should be on a separate layer. Good. Let's move that. Right, back to painting. And the lower part as well. That should be neck part there. Yeah. Get all the hair done. probably. And there we go. Bang it. Flip it around again. Flip it. There we go. Right. Back on the muzzle again. Just want to. Where's the reference? Reference. There we go. So I'm looking at the reference at the same time as well. I've got to make sure I don't screw up anything. When I get carried away on things, I tend to screw up things when I'm not looking at it, not paying attention. Yeah. Looks and adding a bit more shadows in the little cracks like that to make it a bit more impactful. Makes it more sinister too. Is sinister looking. Yeah, look at that. Sinister looking Wolfo. All right, yeah. You're back. Okay, split the audio. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So you don't broadcast the music into the stream. Is that what you mean? If that's the case, that's what I've got. That's what I've got. I've got a virtual audio splitter, audio doodad called Voice Meter. Yeah. I've got that, and I've also got what's in there? I've also got that, and I've also got what do you call it? I've also got my laptop here, which plays audio locally, but obviously because I got. Oh really? Ugh. I mean, right now I've got two outputs. I've got two outputs set up, so I could in theory set up like a separate output and have it broadcast just to me. I could pretty much could do that. I could do that, but it just means I can have one audio channel which is what I'm doing right now. Just playing right now to you guys, and then I can have a second audio channel which sends out a second signal just for me, but I don't have to broadcast out to OBS not to broadcast that audio. But nice, yeah. But like instead of doing that, I've got an old laptop. My old laptop. This laptop here is like the first i3 laptop that came out back in 2003. It's now just a dud machine now. I just keep it here just for like, for music, for handling music and random stuff in the house. It's like a little media server, and I can play music on here and have it listened to locally, which works as well. I've been kind of lazy, but yeah, I see what you mean. You can that's a good way of doing it. Yeah, you can enjoy your own music without broadcasting it to Twitch or anything. Well, for streaming live, it won't go live. Basically, it won't be broadcasted. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, because it is a bit strict that Twitch gives you just gives you like 3 strikes for doing things like that, which is a bit crazy. OBS has always had it built in, just the common public ignorant. Oh really? I never I haven't actually looked into the audio side, because normally I'd set up the audio. Normally I just set everything up based on my voice meter stuff. So I've got like several channels there, and they're all doing what they want to do. But I guess I'll have to look into this. I'll look into it later. Looking through the audio. Let's see. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'll peek at that after streaming or something. But yeah, it's good to know that you can do that. We can do something similar like that just via OBS only. It's frustrating to see people. Well, you know, it's a lot of people that do streaming don't really know much about OBS. They use the stream broadcast thing, yeah, right? The stream broadcast. They tend to use that, and I've never used Streamlabs OBS, but it looks relatively simple, right? It's a very simple, you know. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, voice meter does for me. Voice meter does everything I need it to. I mean, if I didn't have my laptop here, then I'd probably look into what you're saying. I would have a separate channel. I could probably set up, because I could probably set up a third channel just for audio stuff. Yeah, I could set that up. It's just I didn't really. I've only used it for one purpose, and that's for what I do right now. But I do have a separate output channel for Discord. So like if I'm in like let's say for example I'm in a Discord room, but I don't really want to. I don't want to broadcast what people are talking about on Discord. I can just press a button on my Stream Deck, my beautiful Stream Deck. If you haven't got a Stream Deck, I highly recommend the Stream Deck. It's beautiful. Just press mutes them out, just like that. No talking for them. I even have a audio channel for Oculus, my Oculus headset as well, and Oculus output. So everything's all kind of like nicely. I've set everything up all through Stream Deck. It's so good. I just press a button. It's like unmute, mute, whatever. All mute at the same time. It's so good. Yeah, voice meter is good. I started using voice meter a very long time ago when I started streaming on Picato art streaming. That's when someone recommended me it. It's like, you know, because I was looking for something. I was looking for something where I can separate audio channels, right, on the fly. It is overkill luxury, yeah. But trust me, it saves product. It's good productivity. It's productivity, right? It streamlines your work. It makes life easier. That's the way I've said it. It makes your life easier. It made my life easier. So I used to use a lot of shortcuts. I hate shortcuts. Like, now I press one button and it's like boom, done. Like, no messing around. And I can set my lighting as well. I haven't actually set up yet. I've got like a bunch of those really cool lights, you know, Wi-Fi lights. I can press a button on here and it will trigger that. I could do that if I want to be really silly, you know, show off. You know, but there's silly streamers that do, you know, there's streamers that have that silly glowing at the back, you know, there's silly green colours and all these kind of different crap. I don't have any. I don't want any of that fluff. The only time I use the coloured lighting is when I'm watching a movie. You know, maybe I just have it like set to red or something. If I'm watching a horror movie, I'll set to red. Gotta be spooky, right? Spooky colours. But yeah, I'm not really fond of it. You know what? One thing I do want to get is the lighting. I thought it's called now. Oh, I forgot what it's called. they're triangles. They're triangle shaped and hexagon shaped. Nano leaf. That's it. Nano leaf. They're expensive, but they're good. They're really nice. They have really bright lumens value. I think they have a little bright lumens value. It's really cool. You can make some really cool shapes with it as well. I might actually look into. I may look into getting a few of those during Black Friday if they go on sale. I might just buy a starter kit, put on my wall over there. It's be nice ambient glowy effect. I could have that. Spider stretch. Does spider stretch. Always do a little stretch. I've been streaming for 1 hour 26 minutes. Oh my god, the time has gone fast. Time's gone fast when you have good conversation. That's what I noticed. Good conversation. Time goes incredibly fast, and everything is good. Everything is good. Yes. I take it you don't have a VR headset, Gun Show. Do you use VR? Have you ever tried? Sorry, have you ever tried VR? Yeah, VR. Have a little swig of my coffee as well. Colombian coffee. Ooh. You have everything but the Stream Deck. I'd say I fly, drive, and shoot. Oh, nice. So, hang on, you drive. Does it mean you've got American Truck Simulator? I used to play that game a lot during lockdown. It got to a point where I'm like when I'm having a break from my work, I fire up American Truck Simulator and start driving around in it. Do some deliveries of potato deliveries. It's great. It's a fantastic addictive game. It's really, really, really addictive. Truck driving. But it got to a point where, like, obviously, I didn't own all the DLCs. I don't know a friend of mine. He's got every DLC that comes out, and like he's been playing it. Like, he even bought a proper steering wheel and everything. Like, really, like, full on. Like, we're talking expensive stuff here. But yeah, I didn't go that far. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a yeah. I mean, it would be nice if they made like a car driving one, like if that company, the developers that made that game, it would be good if they made one for cars. Yeah, you can drop. Yeah, if you want to drop me just drop a DM me on Twitch, and I'll post a link on your behalf. Because the bot's gonna kick the bot will delete it because the bot's stupid. Yeah, drop me a DM of it. I'll post it on your behalf. Yeah. Really? There's no whisper button? There's got to be a whisper button. Just kidding. You can report me. Report me to the Twitch police. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, report me to the Twitch police. Not the Twitch police. Oh no. Look on that mouth as well. I start looking at that mouth and teeth. Where's the blast reference? There you go. Yeah. Aha, there you are, reference. No hiding from me. No hiding from me. Let's get that mouth in. Normally I don't message people, but I'm looking for it. Okay, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. Yeah, I've disabled links because, like, in the past, you get people that will try and promote their stream or promote their art and stuff. I'm like, without even telling me, it's like, oh yeah, come look at my stuff. I'm like, could have asked me, could have asked me, common decency, common courtesy, no one, people on the internet, they're ignorant of not asking. Same as like to this day and age, people still pinch images from Google, right? People still pinch images from Google, even though it's like, people assume that because the image is on the internet, it means you can use it. That's not how it works. Images have rights. You can't just pinch them. It's the ignorance of humanity. Well, people that use the internet, that's what it is. They promo and your viewers leave. Yeah. Yeah, I try my best to. I used to watermark my stuff, but then I thought, it doesn't matter now. But I guess watermarking is still good, still holds up. But the way I see it, once your work goes on the internet, that's it. That's it. What's this? I'm looking everywhere, man. So you mentioned Rocket League, right? How good are you on Rocket League? I used to play it, but I suck, and I gave up. I got cross with it, got fed up with it as well. But I've seen people that play it like religiously, and they're good. Like the skills involved in it, right? It's just wow. Platinum, wow, yeah. I suck at it. I think someone gifted me the game on Steam a long while back, and I just suck. That's a popular game as well. It's a game that a lot of people play on Twitch as well. It's like it's a pro level game, isn't it? If you get good at it. I assume you're skilled enough to hit balls in midair, right? You fly up in the air and hit it, yeah. I assume you got that skill for that. I can't do that. I sometimes watch people do it and go, oh my god, they timed it well. They know how to hit that ball in the air, midair. That is skill. That is what you call skillful play, right? Game has become a problem. Oh yeah. Yeah, the only game I'm good at now is DRG. DRG I'm good at. DRG I'm gonna be smug and say, yeah, I'm damn good at it. I can do the harder modes on it, and I should probably focus purely on that and start take it seriously. DRG. But that means I need to start taking the builds and stuff seriously. That's one of the things I've kind of not been focused on, because like, if you're gonna be serious about a game, then it's wise to know the ins and outs of it, right? I assume Deep Rock Galactic, yeah. Deep Rock Galactic. Deep Rock Galactic. Mining. Deep rock mining. Smashing pebbles, collecting gold, dealing with unknown horrors in the biomes that dwell in the planet's surface. You play it as well, yeah? Nice. Do you play Has 5? For me, Has 4 and 5 is a norm. My last stream I played last week, I did Elite Deep Dive, nailed it. Boom. Haven't gone far. Okay, it's a good game. The reason why I like those sort of games is it's just like Left 4 Dead. It's always random. You don't know what to expect. Obviously, Left 4 Dead is obviously back then the maps are linear. You know, but like the waves and stuff, the zombie attacks are random. Deep Rock is just the same as that. It's randomized, and the entire cabin system is randomized. I think that's what I like about the games like that. Random games, every mission is different. It makes it more exciting, right? When you play games which are repetitive, it gets boring after a while. I guess that's why PvP games are really good, because you don't know what every match is going to hold, isn't it? Every match is going to be different. Same with Rocket League. Yeah, every match you play, it's going to be different, right? You don't know who you're going to be up against, and it might be a good match, it might be a terrible match, but it's a match nonetheless, and it's different. So PvE with randomization, that's where it's at, and that's why Deep Rock Galactic has been like my go-to game, even on streaming. It's been wonderful. I may start considering taking that seriously. Like, mentioning when you mention playing games often, I think trying to reach out to more people similar to that, like that sort of thing. Maybe I can tap into that. Maybe perhaps aside from the art, but yes, got me thinking there now. ERG. I've also found that when you stream, especially DRG, you get some really cool encounters, and because it's streamed, it's saved. It means you can look back at it. And I was fortunate enough the mission before that, had some really cool encounter. It was a random encounter, but it was really impressive, and I saved it as a clip. So that's another nice thing which streaming allows and permits. So get a nice clip of the session. You show off. You say, look at this. Yeah. So this wolf demon thing has got glowing teeth as well, which is glowing teeth. So gotta give it glowing teeth. I think I might put it under the tongue, I think. I put it there. Yeah, I've unlocked pretty much most of all of the stuff in DRG as well, all the items and stuff. Oh, hackers. Oh, yeah. You can't really, There's always going to be a game out there. Once it's out, there'll be people that ruin it for other people. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what's nice about it. Because it's PvE, and the random events, that means people have to work together, right? But I'm sure there's cheaters on that. I think there are cheaters on Deep Rock as well. There probably will be cheaters, but I've not come across them yet. So thankfully, I think what you don't want is a hacker or a cheater player in a PvP sense, because then it ruins your fun, right? Because you're playing, you assume you're playing at an even level, right? But then if you find out the person's cheating, then it's a bit unfair, isn't it? It's a bit unfair on you, because you're playing the game and someone else isn't. So there is a downside to that, I guess, isn't there? Some sneaky fellow using hacks. Axin. Because I used to play Counter-Strike Counter-Strike 1.6. Well, before, actually no, it's been Counter-Strike 1.3, I think. Was it 1.2? This was during the early days. I used to play Counter-Strike a lot, and yeah, we used to get cheaters on it every time, but they used to be quashed. They used to get quashed almost indefinitely when reported to an admin. But we have a competitive environment, someone doing godlike performance, potentially briefing you. Yeah. I used to be a bit of a one of those people that I get into the game to a point where I'm like insulting players because, like, if I'm better than them, I've got, you got every right to gloat, right? To gloat. Should I say gloat? I like gloating. I used to love gloating in those games. It's fine. Yeah, it's the nature of it. But I wouldn't to a point go to the racial insulting part. That's not how it'll be more or less insulting them for their gameplay, like that. But it would never. It wouldn't be insulting them below the belt. That it will never be that. It will be because you're into the game, right? You're going to be playing the game, to insulting like that. That's fine. But I wouldn't go to the point of insulting their mother or whatever. Well, it's nothing to do with that. There's a line you don't cross. Obviously, people back then, nowadays, people still do that, right? They'll swear everything at you, right? They'll insult you they'll throw everything at you. But yeah, I always played on a point of, if I'm playing good and they're insulting me, then I've got every right to gloat back if I beat them and beat them good, right? Normally I'll say it's time to leave the server, mate. Time to find another server yourself. You're good. Go away. That kind of thing. But I wouldn't go beyond that, So there is like a limit. That's probably why I've not played any competitive games in a long while. I mean, the last competitive game I played, it wasn't Counter-Strike, it was Overwatch. And Overwatch was good, but again, I hated it because of the rank system. The rank system sucked. I think it's season 2. I think season 2, this was like when the game was still fresh new. I think season 2 and season 3 was awful. I played like 10 games and I won 5 games and I lost 5 games, so I didn't really move anywhere. But there were times when you win a game and I wasn't getting as many. Losing. When you lose a game, you lost a lot. Even though if you're support class and you did really well as a support player, you'd lose a lot of points. It's ridiculous, and I think after a while, kind of like, gave up on that. I stopped playing Overwatch completely after that. But yeah, it was with people I know, and we played against randoms as a team. So it wasn't just playing a game with randoms with completely random people. So we would have a proper team, and we join the listings to play against random people. And sometimes you come across full teams, and there'll be moments where we beat them down, and then there are other moments where we just get punished. But it was good. And what made it, I guess what was sad about it is the fact that even that game, you need to have voice comm, and even though we joined the voice comm, there'll be not a lot of people that the random people will never use the voice comm. So I guess having the pointer system, like DRG's got Deep Rock Galactic's got a point system. You can point at things without what is it? What's that game that a lot of people play right now? I forgot what it's called now. The one with the parkour stuff. I forgot the name of it. It's a battle royale game. What's that? Battle royale game. Battle royale with parkour. With parkour. Not Fortnite. What is it? Oh my god, it's in my tongue. What is it called? I've forgotten the name. Oh my god, it's in my tongue as well. I'm googling it. Uh, no, I've forgotten now. Oh my god, it's gonna. Uh, no, no, it's not Fortnite. No, it's not Fortnite. No, no, no. It was. I've got the name of it now. It's got. I'm gonna be such Nimrod when I figure out what it is. Hang on, it's oh, I don't know what it is, but I forgot the name of it. Oh my god, the Battle Royale. Um, Apex Legends. There he is. Apex Legends. That game. So Apex Legends, you don't have to use the mic to point to things, right? If you see an enemy, you can use the controls, like the pre-generate controls, voice commands. So it will say the enemy's over there, or like if you find an ammo, right, you can point to the ammo and it tells the teammates like, hey, like there's sniper ammo here. Like you don't have to use the microphone. That's the same with Deep Rock Galactic. The same kind of communication. It's good. That's good because if you don't want to talk on the mic, you can just use that and people will listen to you. People will hear it. It's yeah. I've not played. I've never played. I've only played Apex once, and that was a tutorial, and then I didn't play it again. But I like the idea of that. We can do that. It's a very cool feature because there are a lot of people out there which have anxiety of using the mic, right? I'm sure you're okay with talking to random people on the mic in games and stuff, but there are people out there which are very shy. To even Deep Rock Galactic, people don't use the microphone. Like, I mean, you can use the microphone, people will respond to it, but they will never respond back. So I'm naturally nervous. I'm not nervous. I sound nervous. Oh dear. Probably because I've drank. So the mic isn't your strong suit. Sweet. Well, I use the mic. I don't use. Well, I don't use it because I don't need to. I used to use it on Counter Strike. Counter Strike, you have to use the mic. Back then, old school, you have to use the mic to talk to your team. Otherwise, you're gonna get killed, right? I don't know if you ever played Counter Strike. It was not a game you play without a microphone. You'd either use the microphone or TeamSpeak, or other kinds of voice activated platforms. But I used to use TeamSpeak with people. We used to have a TeamSpeak server for Counter Strike, and also for Team Fortress. Yeah, Team Fortress Classic and Team Fortress 2. No, CS:GO is crap. We don't talk about CS:GO. CS:GO is rubbish. If you the best CS was Counter Strike Source and CS 1.6. So if you like CS:GO, then CS:GO is weak source compared to where is it the newer versions of it. Like when the moment Go came out, I knew straight away it was bad, and it was bad. It was more of a monetizing platform. The weapons didn't feel right. It had some silly maps. Yeah, it just wasn't the Counter Strike that I fell in love with. So I bought. I think that was the first ever game I paid for. When you buy like a pre-order. It's the first pre-order game where I bought, and I regret pre-ordering it because it was horrible. It just wasn't good. Yeah. Oh, there's tongue in there. Still recording, good. Hey. Some rim around these tooth. Little glow. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'll probably check maybe later. Okay. Oh, you got loads of games. Cool. Yeah, I don't really spend much money on games nowadays. Got other things to spend money on. Been going to restaurants and stuff and eating out at posh places. Posh eateries, restaurant stuff. Is that reference gone again? Oh. Yeah. So yeah, I've been going to a fair few places here in London, which are really, really cool. It's an experience. It's an experience to try new things, as opposed to just going to like fast food and stuff. I've never been to any McDonald's here in a very, very, very long time. I mean, the way I see it, when you get older, you want to eat good things. You want to start eating good things, not processed stuff. Cooking it, yeah, you can cook it. Yeah, cooking, yeah. You can cook it. I've been using my air fryer for things as well, which is pretty good. Use the air fryer for cooking bread. Is that two? I've already got a spud stretch coming up. Oh boy. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. If you have questions on it, you know where to go. Yep. Gotta get this stuff done. Get the monies. Alright, take it easy. See you later. Is that referential on again? That glow should be a bit more luminous in the mouth there. Okay. What's that? What's it called? is. Alf. Yeah. Let me get that gum right. Had the gum right in the first place. So let's get that back out. Yeah. Let's move on to the face. Get that eye in. There we go. Oh my god. I don't think Lisa's still lurking. Are you still lurking there, Lisa? You still listening in? I too. Oh. Oh. What's the minimizing the reference window? Oh, stream for 1 hour 55 minutes, I think. About. Yeah, this picture's taken ages. I'm still working on the face, or the eyes in this case. Oh, it's too much to do. Gotta get these eyes in place. Oh. Ah, come on. May have to resume this session outside the stream when I'm done after my 2-hour stint. Wow, yeah, 2 hours 18 minutes of stream time done, so I've got about another 10 minutes or so. Wow. Looking at the rest, looking at the rest. Oh, I need to watch that video on SCP Fragmented Minds. I need to watch that trailer. The SCP game. It's been a while since I've touched an SCP video game in a long while. I'll have to revisit that. Probably separate these into refs, into render folder. Render. I think I may have made him less menacing with the eyes. I think. Let me see. Yeah, the eyes went up a bit. The eyes went up a bit. So where is that layer? Yeah, here we go. That one. Oh. Tooth. That one. Got it. Eyes. Eyes. There you go. That's better. Look at some SCP stuff here. Just yeah, it's improved a lot since I last played SCP. Have to consider SCP. Like, in fact, no. Actually, before I end the stream, I want to see if this person's. Ooh. Yeah. Well, we know who to raid after. Once I'm done with this. Oh, the music has stopped again. Oh, come on. Really? Yes, yes. Yeah. Your windows all over the place, like me, starts to lose where things are. Should probably start getting what was there back, just to. Where having the original reference is also a handy tool. There you go. I might change his eye to be a bit more fierce when I'm done with this, I think. Yeah. Change it after, but for now, I'm just gonna leave that as is. Let's get the other side done, and then, yeah, I don't think I'll be finishing this, getting this blending side done tonight. I think might spend a bit longer, maybe. Oh, Rogue Blazer. Sneaky Rogue Blazer. Sneaking into a session. Didn't see you were there. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. How goes things? Hmm? There you go. Yeah. My laptop is pretty slow, so it fails to keep up with. Yep, that's good. Glad to know. Glad to know you're well. Yeah, very nice. Gotta take off. No, it's fine. I'm gonna be ending soon anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, thanks for hanging out for however long you was there for. I didn't really see. Didn't realize you was working. So it's all good. It's all good. You take it easy, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be ending my session soon, but I might push on for a little extra time, overtime for a bit, just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Try and get as much as I can done of this Wolfo. What happened there? Hey. Ah. Ice, that's it. You always look, yes. Yeah, you always look. Mr. Lucky. Mr. Lucky. Yep. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Man they call Road Blazer. Okay. Let's get the eye done. Just a second. Come back to that streamer later if I ever want to do a cheeky raid on them. Oh wow. Matsuri Oni. Cheers for the raid now. Oh my goodness, hello. Thanks for the raid. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was like looking elsewhere, looking at references and like didn't see the pop-up. Welcome. What up, people? Welcome to my potato stream. Thank you. Thank you. I assume you were doing some form of arting. Or should I say 3D stuff? Doing 3D stuff? That doesn't say what you're doing. Last video was 3D, no? Here are the speakers on. Can't hear the music. Got some sweet lo-fi playing. So as you would on a chill session. Yeah, thumbs up. No, potato thumbs up. Yeah, thank you for the raid, nonetheless. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Was it caught in the zone when I'm painting away, not really observing what I'm doing? One of the things that sometimes I can easily miss on those doodads. Yeah, so that's that session. There we go. Yeah. Red in there, just a red glow and a reddish tint of eye. Yeah, smash in. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just basically blending, bringing things together right now. That's the plan for this session, just to get it all together. Detailing I can do tomorrow. So it's all just merging and softening out certain elements, bringing it together. Yeah, where's the jaw? There's the jaw there. I probably work on that one there. Yeah. So yeah, bringing it all together. As you would. Cool. Let's work on the body part as well. As you can see, I've kind of just winged it in for now. I can probably just block that in really. Because working on it last week. Well, to be honest, I only need the frame up to here, so I don't need all of it, but it would be good to just to get some of this in and get the shape in. Smash it in, just smash in values and colours. So I've kind of like got to be careful with, because you can easily lose the values here. So bring that back in there, look at that, just bring it back in there. Give it that life that it needs. There as well. I want to be leaning in like a hulking kind of demon, not just peeking in, proper slouching in. But yeah, 11 eyes. I mean, it's a lot of eyes. You ever noticed it's 5 eyes on either side and then 1 in the middle, and UV teeth, UV tongue. It also has a glowing red orangey pattern as well, which I'm going to keep that last, because that'll be the last thing to apply. Give it a little sheen at the end, right? That's the idea anyway. Might knock this back even more because this area here, the chest part, is going to be pushed back. So even though I'm putting some light in there, I don't want it to be overpowering. In fact, I'm going to... Oh, that's a bit too dark. So slight grey. There we go. Just knock it back even more. Just knocking it back. Knock it back. It pushes it. Pushes the shape away. I mean, that's what we want. Don't want it to, because we want to keep this in focus and everything else. It should be taken aback. So as you can see, I'm not really just trying to apply shapes here and there. Bring it together. And then when I do the detail part, usually that's when I can start really applying the little strands of fur and stuff, just to make it look a bit more, you know, beastly wolfo. Yeah, I'm keeping all these shapes as well. I want these shapes to be intact, see, kind of matching there. See, so this thing here, keep that. This shape here looks good, keep that as well. See, that shape there, keep that as well. Think shape, that's the right word. Think shape, it all comes together. Yeah, it's looking much nicer. Here, I'm just gonna that. Can't see what's. Yeah, that's better. And strand is like that, so it won't be a straight transition, but like maybe bits of hair, white hair, mixed merging with the black, so it looks kind of like a transition happening. That'd be nice on that. Once it gets, when I put the details in anyway, that'll be the plan of adding that in there. Oh, let's see here. Close this junk. Got a lot of tabs open, mysterious tabs. Need to try and close some of them down. Got a lot of lucky people from Matsura Oni's raid. Still tuned in. Welcome. Rather it's a chill, lazy stream. Painting a demonic wolf commission for someone. Beastly thing. Very beastly. Very beastly. I'm actually recording it as well for YouTube. Keep a copy of that. I like to keep them as speed paintings so I can review my paintings and see what I've been doing. eyes, cheeks. Oh yeah, the outer fur. Let me can you file for that? There we go. So here. See, I'm just enhancing it, not really, not painting over it, just enhancing it, refining it, cleaning it down so it looks a bit more polished. The nose, as you can see, I've not touched the nose because I think the nose is fine. I kind of did a good job of blocking the nose in, so why touch it, right? Don't just leave it as it is, just let it be, let the nose be what it is. And put this up to the top, I think. Smashing. Same here as well. Just gonna... One o'clock here. 2 minutes past 1. It's very, very late. I've been streaming for 2 hours 47 minutes, so it's pretty late. It's pretty late. But I think I can push a few more minutes extra onto my session because gracious raid. But I'll spend more time getting this piece ready tomorrow. I've got a feeling it's not going to be ready for tomorrow either. I'm going to have to work. I may squeeze in some extra time in between, maybe after the stream or tomorrow before I do another session, just to get a lot of this stuff done. That'll be the plan anyway. As much as I can done. Basically adding some more shapes here because I want to make it look a bit more fluff. Sleepy Cat Play Stuff. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, it's a rather complicated wolf as well. It's too many eyes. That's the first time I've actually ever been asked to make this many eyes. I mean, the last time I did something like this was a spider. I did make a spider portrait. Thanks for pulling through. No, that's fine. I didn't even hear the notification. I had the speakers turned off. I didn't realize that there was a raid, because I was looking at some references. Because I've only got one monitor. I've got a monitor for painting, and I've got a second monitor for like all the stream handling stuff. But I had the reference folder opened up, so I was looking closely at this wolf and various wolf heads. I didn't even notice there was a raid that came through. So I was like, oh, what have I got? Like, what's happened there? What? What? Normally I get like a little beep sound, you normally get a little chime. Oh, well, the thing is, I go to bed at around about 3 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. I'm a bit of a nocturnal nitwit, Every day I go to bed from around 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why. I shouldn't be doing that. I wake up at 8:45. So that's roughly about 5 hours sleep. It's crazy. I don't know why I do that, but I've been trying to sleep properly. But I always have this mentality that like I've got to get stuff done. There's stuff to do. I've got to get it done. So yeah, I'm trying to be good to myself and try and get some extra sleep time. But what I have been doing is like, so after work, I finish work. I work from home anyway, so I finish work around about 5 and I have a nap. I sometimes have power naps in between, so I'm trying to balance these things out. So yeah, sleep's important though. Sleep is very important, and I've been taking, I've not been sticking with it. Need to have a snooze. Snooze is good. Yeah, I feel that. A few months I've been sleeping like 6 a.m. trying to cram everything into the day and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I'm like when there's stuff, when I know there's stuff to do, I start thinking about it, and I go, should I sleep or should I get stuff done? I'll just get some stuff done, and then it becomes a bad habit, and I've kind of fallen into that hole. Like on Fridays now, what I do on Fridays, when I finish work, I take my laptop, take my tablet, and I go to a coffee shop in London and sit in a coffee shop and do some more illustrations, just to get away from everything. Because I work from home all day now, your room becomes like your workplace, and it's not nice, isn't it? So it's a mental thing as well. So sometimes it's good to just get away from everything here and then sit in a new environment, and coffee shops are perfect environments. They're fantastic. Smell of coffee, jazz music playing, maybe a bit of Bob Marley, more caffeine, carrot cake, you name it, they have it. So and the cool thing about the coffee shop I go to, they close at 10 o'clock, so I can stay there till at least 9:30 and then head back and have a long nap. So yeah, coffee shop are great. I'm like, it's 1 o'clock, I'm drinking. Hang on. I nearly finished my coffee, yeah? Hang on. Oh. There you go. Colombian coffee at 1 o'clock in the morning. I must be crazy. That's a cool guy. Yeah, you should try it. See, like, if you finish work early on Fridays, like, there's always time to go out and do something. So I've been trying to do that now. So on Fridays I'll go out. Once I finish work, I'll go out somewhere. And I've also got my smartphone, and a friend of mine's given me a gimbal, so I've been going around taking video and stuff. And I've actually ordered a clip-on mic, lavalier mics. I want to try and do vlogging, and it's just for the sake of focusing on speech. Sometimes I do stammer at times, so it's a good practice. The more you do it, the better you get, I find. So yeah, fluent talking on and stuff like that. So as you see, I'm streaming right now, and obviously when I'm talking it may seem fluid, but it's not. I think it's a bit weak. Someone came on the stream just a few moments ago, like an hour ago, and they said like, oh, I'm a bit nervous. Maybe talking on the mic is not my thing, and I found that kind of insulting in some sense. But I brushed off my shoulder, blocked them. There's no point of having someone like that. But the way I see it, if someone's nervous and they're streaming, I think that's good. I think that's a good way to beat the nervousness, right? I don't seem nervous. I did say to them I'm not nervous. I may be drinking coffee. Coffee can make me jittery. Coffee can make you jittery. You know, what's that character from South Park? Tweet. His parents own a coffee shop, and he drinks a lot of coffee, so he's always like twitching and freaking out at things. If I was nervous, I'd be as nervous as Tweak. If I was high on caffeine, that'd be the day. That would be the day. But I can assure you, when you start stream, when I first started streaming with the audio stuff, it was strange. I wouldn't say it wasn't nervous, but it was strange. But the more you do it, you start to develop this habit. When I first did like a radio thing, exactly, yeah, no, exactly. I've seen a lot of more nervous streamers than myself. So, it's a thing that you get used to over time, isn't it? You got to give it time on doing streaming and stuff like that. Some people are natural talkers. Some people take time to develop into what they want to be on their stream. So it's. But I found it. Found that gentleman kind of unusual. They were insinuating that I seemed nervous, and talking on the mic wasn't my forte. I'm like, okay, thanks for telling me. Thanks a lot. Bam. Get out of here. But no, it's unusual. I'm still trying to remember the day when I did a podcast, and that was nerve-wracking because talking unscripted can be difficult, and that was the first time I actually got put in that position. But now, I think if I did it now, I think I'd be more relaxed. I can do it. I can confidently say I could potentially do it with a few mistakes here and there, but that's why you have a script, right? You have a script for these things. You make notes, and I've learned that from doing. I've done a few YouTube videos, so scripting is very important. You never do a YouTube video without a script because you make mistakes. Oh boy, I've made some hella mistakes without scripts back in the day, and then I realized, wait a minute, I should probably make notes of these things and talk about the notes, and that's what I did. Bullet points, 6 bullet points, job done. And there's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. There's I think I painted the ears. Where's the ears layer? Did I do that? No. Oh, it's on that layer, of course. Yeah, I feel that streaming really helps you come to topics because you start speaking on your mind and topics encounter topics. Yes, exactly. It's pretty much that. Like, so, I mean, normally if no one's here, if the stream is quiet, I will still be talking about something. I'll talk about topics. I will talk about horror films, spooky films I've watched. Obviously I won't talk about politics because no one wants to know about politics. There's too much politics out there anyway, right? There's no point in me adding to that stack of boredom. Yawn. So could talk about positive things, and obviously TV shows, horror films. I could talk about horror films for hours, exhaust it. Classic horror anyway. So it's it helps talking about this kind of things. I tell other people that when someone asks me, how do you get into streaming, like I say, well, sometimes you just gotta find something to talk about. As you said yourself already, if you find a topic to talk about, you can just what you enjoy, you just let it naturally flow out and talk about it. Get a conversation going, and less of the ums and ahs. That's another thing. Have you noticed when people talk, they say ums. It's another means of filling that void. Gives you time to think about what to talk about next. And someone that talks well rarely ever say ums and ahs. So that's an interesting thing. I mean, when you think about it, you see a lot of people that when they talk about stuff on YouTube or speeches or news reports and stuff, the ones which are good at it, they never say ums and ahs because they know the flow of conversation and what to say and everything. And I think that's all part of scripting in your mind and everything. Unless they have like an auto cue in front of them. They probably have an auto cue, no doubt, but that's an there, see? Master that, then anything's possible. Anything is possible. Ums and ahs and ums. Yeah, I was looking at that Suri stream. I don't know what he was streaming. It doesn't show what they were streaming or what they were working on. What are they doing? It looks like it seemed like someone that does 3D stuff. 3D modeling. I do a bit of dabbling in the 3D stuff. I've just started out learning Blender. Got to practice. I need to get a bit of practice in that because I've been slacking on that. Got to make time for these things, right? Isn't it? That's how it is these days. You've got to find time tap into Blender. You'll say I'm an all the time on the edit out. Yes, I do that. Yep. I do edit out those things. It. It's funny too. When you mention these things, you start to develop this thing of sensing. You start to listen closely to see if people do say those things, and when they do say, it's hilarious. Some hair there we go. There we go. And a glow around back, so it's gonna show. There we go. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Because it didn't show. It didn't show what they were previously streaming. So the last stream was like 10 days ago or a few days ago. So I was like, okay. So it must have been done. They must have streamed something that they didn't want to show. So it could be a commission, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, this piece is a commission. I tend to leave commission pieces like I work on online, like because it's yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, all fun. Let's see how it looks with the orange glow. Actually, I've just turned it off. Oop, looks a bit lost in there. Let me push this up to the top. Yeah, it's coming together. Still a lot to do on this. I've only just done the ears, the hair, eyes, the teeth, cheeks. Still got to do the horns, and then when the horns are done, I think then that's when I can stop, because then tomorrow I can then work on the detail, and then I can ship it, get it done. What's that? Oh, that's coming from that layer. Okay, see, got loads of layers all over the place right now because I'm never committed. I think that especially if they catch copyright music. Yes, that's why I'm playing all lo-fi stream beats music. Stream beats. It's a royalty-free playlist of lo-fi, loads of lo-fi. 100 over. How many is it? Let's see. 260 lo-fi songs. It's a lot of songs. So yeah, stream beats. If you ever wanted free music that you can play on your stream beats is the place to go. If you know of it anyway, then that's fine. But in case you don't know, stream beats. You can even download like their albums, so you can just have it playing in the background. Normally I can normally if I want to play normally I prefer listening to oh, thank you. Little potato is on its way to you. Little potato. Yes. Normally if I want to listen to copyright music, I'll play on my laptop. It's the only way, because the plan is once I'm finished streaming here, I'll upload these videos to YouTube, and then obviously, so I'll make sure I'm not playing anything dodgy, anything that cuts away the audio or gives me a strike. I mean, I know YouTube's a bit forgiving but Twitch is crazy. Twitch doesn't give you a warning, it gives you a strike, and that's it, isn't it? 3 strikes, you're out of here. 3 strikes, you better forget about streaming here ever again. That's it. Better find a new hobby. Better find a new platform to stream on, because you won't be streaming here anymore. One thing I haven't done, I've mentioned already, I haven't been networking as much. I used to network a lot. I used to look around and see what people are streaming and watch them stream a bit and see what they're up to. I'll definitely will consider dropping by. Matsura, that's it. I'll make a note of that. Matsura stream, for sure, and see what he's been up to. Robots and cyborgs, I like that idea. Always want to make a like Power Ranger or kind of like Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider. It's like a Power Ranger kind of thing. That'd be pretty cool. Or the mechs, Power Ranger mechs. They're pretty dapper looking. I need to get good with with Blender first, because I probably would make it in Blender before painting it. Otherwise, I'll be painting primitive shapes all over the place. Yeah. Right, let's work on the horns. Let's get the horns in. Whoop. You there. So I assumed you draw as well, Sleepy Cat? Let me see your channel. Let's have a look at your channel. Oh, you got the text there. Oh. Your illustrations. Oh, yeah. You'll get followed from me. There you go. There you go. Boom. Yeah. I'll definitely will have to see. Oh yeah. I'll. Yeah. No worries. No worries. Yeah, I think with Twitch, I think it's all about following people and following and seeing what people do, and there's similarities of what people do. It's a great way to grow, isn't it? There's no point just staying in one little circle. Yeah, and as I said, I've not done any networking in a long while. I used to network a lot. Network a lot with a lot of streamers, and I'm thankful for that, because I still talk to those streamers on Discord and stuff, and it's fantastic. And obviously I've kind of been slacking on it, so I haven't done it for like a couple of years. But actually before, after lockdown, I kind of just went cold turkey on it. So I should really ought to be checking out other streamers in my free time and see what people do, and learn, see what they do, and if there's anything, if they're good to watch, then it's someone to always check out. No, it's good. It's good. Because what I used to do before, I used to raid people which had no followers. I'll try and look for artists that are producing something that's good, but at the same time don't have much of a follow count. I think that's it's nice to give them a bit of encouragement, isn't it? It gives you a good confidence boost as well. Yeah. Oh, it does. Okay, I'll definitely have to check them out then. Definitely have to check them out when they're back on. Hopefully in the same time zone as me. That's the problem. Because I've noticed when people stream, like if you're in the US, then right now it's 1:25 in the morning. It's going to be tricky to pop by. I have to be. It'll be like a snore stream, a snore session, just turning up while snoring. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think when a streamer becomes way too big, I think communication with them becomes less and less, and they're too focused on a larger scale, which is understandable. It ends up being that anyway, isn't it? It's the final path for any streamer. I'm sure yourself or myself, if we reached an insane level where you're catering to 400 people, it's difficult to focus on one particular conversation, right? You'll be talking to multiple people that whoever your name, whoever's name that pops up in the chat at the time that you see. It's always it's gonna be that's scary thought though. Scary thought, having that many people. Sometimes having a small number is always the quaint number is fine, isn't it? Because you can get your point heard. You can have a nice conversation. Yeah. I think a lot of people, obviously on Twitch anyway, they're focused purely on growing and making a living out of it. Like money-wise, I'm sadly not looking for the money side of it. Just doing it because, I was share what I do, share the painting side, because normally I'd be working on this offline because of commission, right? Just get it done. He's PST, I'm EST. Okay, yeah. I'm GMT. Oh, well, so not GMT, so BST, because British Standard Time, because we're 1 hour ahead right now. We've got a crazy system of going 1 hour ahead with the summer. Yeah, it's hard to make friends when they're a lot. Yes, yeah. Totally agree. Do you have a goal for your channel? Like what's your objective for your YouTube channel? Do you want to grow and take it to a whole new level, like become a full-time Twitcher, or are you doing this for fun, or? I'll save. Got to hit the save. Would have been bad if I didn't save it. My reference window to one side because I keep moving it over so it overlaps. There we go. I think I might need to get one of those like vertical screens mounts so I can turn the screen vertical into like a portraity. I do want to grow to a certain extent, but mostly starting to keep videos of my adventures. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's that stuff? And then what's stuff? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm trying to yeah. I mean, for me, I mean, I would like to grow. If it makes money, then even better. I mean, I've as you can see, I'm not an affiliate. I never will be an affiliate, unfortunately, because right now I'm streaming to multiple platforms. So yeah, it's one of the things about Twitch, isn't it? If you become an affiliate, you cannot stream elsewhere. You have to wait 24 hours. So I didn't like that. So I wanted to if I'm streaming, I want to stream to as many places as I can. So gets more people seeing your session, right? So yeah, I went down that route, but I mean, having the subscription the sub side is, subbing is nice. I've had a few people ask me if they can sub me. I'm like, well, good luck with that. You're never gonna get. I'm never gonna be an affiliate. That was not my intention with Twitch anyway. It was just to stream, just to have fun, right? I didn't really think that far ahead, other than just streaming art, playing a few games now and then, play horror games, a lot of horror games, and Deep Rock Galactic, which I'm thinking about taking seriously. I might take that game a bit more seriously because I play a lot, and Yeah. Yes, I get to check every few months from actual sports. Not enough to quit my job, thing job. Just yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, I've got Patreon, so that's the other thing I've kind of got on the side. So so like getting support from people, it's not a problem. That's why I always say if people want to support me, just you can always just donate to Streamlabs, just a simple one-off thing rather than the sub stuff seems a bit too much. Um, yeah. I'm like, yeah, just if you want to throw money at me, you can. Just, you don't have to. It's not their mandate. It's not. I'm not looking for money. If you wanna, if you know, if you wanna support me, just follow me. That's it. Yeah, follows probably better than paying money. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Fun times. But yeah, I've not really thought far ahead in terms of where I want to go, other than just playing silly games, right? Silly games and making art on screen. Because at one point it got me thinking, like, do I want to do certain other, do I want to do other things? But then if you do other things, then you start diversifying yourself too much. So that's why DRG. I'm thinking if I focused on one game, maybe that might appeal to a specific crowd. But then again, I do like playing horror games, so there's that side as well, which I don't want to let go of either. I do like my horror games, spooky games. Which reminds me, I've not played any Phasmophobia in a while. Oh, Phasmophobia. That's had a few updates as of late, and not been playing it for a while. So I have to revisit that game. Good old Phasmo. Hmm. That's true. Currently, my goal is to edit and get all my adventures and gameplay to YouTube. So all my adventures. So yes. Video editing is nuts. I don't know. I don't know what video editor. I don't know what video editing suite you use. I've started learning uh, DaVinci Resolve. I've been starting to learn that because before my current program I use right now is Camtasia. Camtasia is really good, really simple video editor, but it's not as powerful as Resolve. Resolve's crazy. Like, I spent a bit of time learning it during my lunch period, and boy, it's some serious stuff. Like, it got me thinking about doing some really cool effects and stuff, and silly effects and stuff for my painting videos and my upcoming vlogging videos as well. So yeah, check it out if you've never heard of it. It's free. DaVinci Resolve. It's a pro level video editing suite. Doesn't cost anything. If you want to do like fancy features, then obviously you can buy the extra plugins for like $300 or something. But for the free side, it does everything you want, you need it to for a video editing suite. So it's very, very nice. Oh, you could, okay. Yes, Premiere. Yeah, I used to use Premiere. I've got Premiere CS6. That's what I used before, and then I realized that if I'm making speed paint videos, like 10-minute speed paint videos, Premiere is a bit of an overkill for me anyway. I found it a bit overkill, so that's when I discovered Camtasia. Think of Camtasia as iMovie. If you know what iMovie is, it's like simple drag and drop, add a fade in, ship it. But yeah, it's a bit limited, but it does the job. So that's when I thought, let me start learning something better. And the thing is, the version of Camtasia I've got right now, I can't do 60 frames a second. 60 frames videos. I'm only limited to 30 frames on this version I've got right now. But DaVinci Resolve does 60, so you know, marginal might as well make use of it, especially for vlogging videos. I want to tap into that. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, it does. Yeah. See, one of the features I really wanted, and it's obviously expensive, is the flicker. Gets rid of the flickering. Yeah, so when you film on 60 frames, certain lights produce a flicker. Yeah, DaVinci has that filter, cleans it up completely, but obviously it's not free. But man, it works. I was impressed. I was like, damn, man, got rid of the flicker. It got rid of the flickering lights. It's like it's magic. So yeah, I have to invest in that. But what I may do is if what do you call it, the Black Friday sale comes out, it does pop out of nowhere. Vlogs, yeah, vlogs sound really interesting. Do you have the link to? Yeah, I do. Yes, yeah. So right now, when I finish streaming here, I will export this video out to YouTube, and then save it out on there. But this video, I'm also saving a separate video right now, a local recording for the speed painting version of this. So the speed painting one will just have the desktop. You won't have all the overlays and all the streaming overlay stuff on it. So it's speed painting without the overlay, basically. Because you can imagine my head bobbing around really fast. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want to be looking at that. That's just a crime. People think you're possessed or something. Yeah. This is one of the things about Camtasia. Camtasia comes with a screen recorder, and it's got an amazing compressor. So right now I'm at 3 hours, and that's roughly about 3 gigs, 3 to 4 gigs of space at 1080. That's actually pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good rendering, pretty good screen capture. So obviously, it's not good for video game capture. Like if you want to do video games, that's probably good for OBS or something. But for art stuff like this, Camtasia is perfect for 30 frames per second capture of the desktop. It's primarily, I think it's used for like desktop capture. I think you can do it for games as well. I think you can. I've not actually tested it. I'm sure you can. For 30 frames, you can probably get away with it. But I don't think you can do 60 frames. But oh, you too kind. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you much. Yeah. Well, hopefully at some point I'll make a video and add it on there. Eventually. But much appreciated. Yes. Yeah, I'm in the same kind of situation again on that in terms of where I want to take the channel. But it will be art and bits of gaming. But not sure what else. But I think the vlogging side might help. One of the things I was going to do is a video on how arting has helped me go through life in terms of bypassing depression, anxiety, and stuff. Problems in life. Art can be a wonderful thing because it keeps you focused. You can produce stuff, and it's something to keep your mind occupied. I think a lot of people suffer from those. When they suffer from depression or problems in life, sometimes it's good to have something to focus on. And I was going to do a vlog on about how art has affected me and how it helped me on those difficult times in life. When you're growing up, don't know what you're doing. There's money woes, there's life problems, there's relationship problems, there's your future, thinking about the future. There's so much going on in the world, and you're like too much to bear, and sometimes you just need to focus on something, and drawing can be as wonderful therapeutic things, right? You can just focus on something. And yeah, I was gonna do a video on that, how it helped me anyway. It would not be like a solution to someone's problem, but more or less sharing uh, how it's helped me. And yeah, I think that might be a nice thing to give back. And yeah, I definitely drew a lot more at school than at home when I was younger. It was a very good way to keep. Yeah, exactly. Same here. I used to just doodle things. Doodling was fun. Yeah, it's fun. Didn't matter what it was. At the time, I spent more time drawing Sonic characters. I used to love Sonic. Even collected Sonic the comic. In the UK, we had that, and there was a comic series, and I was fond of it. I even went to the comic convention, and met the comic artists there. It's beautiful. I think that's when I decided, like, yeah, I definitely want to go down the route of doing illustration, and yeah, never look back. It's really nice. But yeah, obviously, as time developed, I kind of went away from drawing Sonic there, because there's only so much Sonic you can draw. So yeah, too much Sonic. What did you used to draw when you was in back at school? Was it any particular fan stuff? Yeah, I actually got big art boom from Sonic fan art. Oh, okay, yeah. Sonic was like one of those things that I think most people got behind, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, that till this day, there are still people that draw Sonic characters and still fans of Sonic. I'm like, they're hardcore fans. They are hardcore. Like, I think for me, Sonic and Knuckles was the last game I ever played on the Mega Drive. That's when like the PC stuff took over, and the PC stuff, that was it. You know, having PC anime characters, Sonic characters. Oh, nice. Yeah, I tried. I kind of tried to do anime, but it was bad. I couldn't do it. I gave up. So I ended up doing realistic people instead. I just couldn't do it. I was like, oh my god. A friend of mine, he goes by the name of Reek, R-E-I-Q, Reek. He draws like anime, but I used to go live drawing with him a lot when he came to London, and yeah, he gave some good pointers about capturing like specific anime characters. So it's all about shape. And it blew my mind. I'm like, okay, I can see why it's straightforward, but like, yeah, I didn't really pursue it. I didn't really pursue it as much. I should have done, but I was like, I was still fascinated with painting and master painters at the time, so I was like fixated with that. But I should have gone down the anime side of things. I should probably revisit it, have a look at it, get some anime stuff. There's a lot of anime arts out there which people in demand. You know, people want anime art, so it's not going away anywhere. It's not going anytime soon. So yeah. I used to be like so fascinated with anime characters in beat 'em up games. So there's a game called Waku Waku 7, King of Fighters. That had a bit of anime kind of stuff, I think, but definitely Waku Waku 7 was what really got me into like looking into anime characters, because it had a character in there which had like bunny ears, kind of like a bunny character. She was pretty smoking. I type it in Waku. Can't spell it. Waku 7. Was it? I don't think they made a sequel out of it, but yeah, it was interesting. It was like a Street Fighter kind of game, but had some really cool characters in it. Yeah. It keeps playing the same playlist, even though it's got over 200 tracks, and it's not playing. It's just playing the same tracks again and again. Let me just switch this to another. Scroll through this list. There we go. There we go. Right. Yeah, anime is just real life simplified. Your painterly style will look nice, but it doesn't have to be specific. That's top style and all that. Yeah. Wouldn't consider my art directly anime, but definitely anime inspired. Yeah. Because I've seen, I know an artist that does painterly anime style, and I like it a lot. It goes by the name of Artnip. He does a lot of chunky ladies, but they're well rendered. This is YouTube as well. Right now, this is a YouTube playlist of all the stream beats, lo-fi music, and yeah, it's got 318 tracks, and it keeps playing the same blooming tracks again. I'm like, it's on random as well. Terrible random doodad. Terrible. Very disappointed with YouTube's playlist. Come on, give me some random tunes. So much to choose from, and it's playing the same tracks. Is it 1 hour 1:49? I've been streaming for 3 hours 34 minutes. I should have to wrap this up shortly, because I don't want to be a bit unfair if I continue on. Should probably have a rest. Back to work tomorrow. Worky. Oh yeah, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for the follow and the subscribe stuff. So yeah, have a lovely day, a lovely evening, shall I say? Lovely evening. Thank you. So I'll be streaming tomorrow. So I normally stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Thursdays is gaming. But I normally have there should be a calendar schedule. There should be a schedule tab on Twitch. It should give you an idea. Normally I meant to start streaming at 9:30, but I end up streaming at 10. But yeah, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays is when you'll find me on Twitch. So usually around this time. Cool, yeah. Good to see you again. Who knows? Probably wrap up soon. I'm just looking at the time, and I'm gonna wrap. I could probably work on these things tomorrow, but I'm just trying to get as much as I can done now, so I can. Yeah, I might have to check the horns. I might have to find out if the horns are glowing or if they're. Oh, it's light under the cast. Okay, so they're kind of going to be glowing. Some form of glow going on. So I might have to, like underneath like that. Yeah. Sort of glowy glow thing going on here. Under these ears, under these sort of horns, sorry. Bad horns. Yeah. Yeah, let's stop this for now. Cool. I think we're getting close to finishing this. Tomorrow I think it's just going to be details, but I might just do some extra work on some of the fur and the horns and stuff. I probably need to find out if the horns need to be a bit more glowy, but from looks like it looks like there's light undercast, so I need to. I think, yeah, there is a glow happening within the horns. I think that's what it is. That's what it looks like anyway. Maybe to like do some further reading on this. Maybe get some feedback off the customer. I mean, it looks like it's orange, but I'll have to see. Maybe do like some sort of glowing underneath like this, maybe, perhaps. Yeah. So some glowing going through it. I think that's what it's going to need. Maybe. Yeah. Some glowy stuff. Right. Let's end it here because otherwise I'll be here for hours. But yeah, it's been a lovely stream. Yeah. Thank you for that raid from Lisa and names it Matsura. Matsura, yes. Thank you for those two for giving me a nice boost there. That was nice. And in return, met some lovely nice people in the chat. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna actually, before I put the stream on, I'll save my video recording here. Just gonna save it. It's about 3 hours worth of footage. 3 hours 21 minutes of footage. So it's HHP redraft 8.1. Go. Saving that bad boy out. Yeah. Cool. Just gonna skim through this to see how it looks. Yeah. Yeah, I like watching. I like scratching through the video and see how it's all being developed. Yeah. Good. I'll save it. Cool. I wanna load this up here. Save it as well. It's saved. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna might just raid someone because I think there is someone I could probably potentially raid. Was that person that I follow and they? That's not them. No, not them. Let's see. Yeah. Hi, that's it, Kai Wolf. Because I've met them in VR chat. And I think they deserve a raid. So my small raid will make a big difference for them. So it'll be fine. So yeah, we'll wrap it up here. And as always, keep watching the skies. Keep watching the skies, and I'll see you peeps tomorrow for more arting and resuming our demonic wolf. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna start the raid, so end my session here. So see you guys later. Bye. Woo.